Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to talk to you about a strategy I like to use on a 4 spy. So ignore the op that I just bought. Pretend we only have these things, armor diffuse kit, maybe not even armor. First thing you want to do is throw this smoke right here. There we go. You want to hit that mark. So don't aim like I just did. I just tried to show you guys that you can't always throw it up here and have it hit there. You got to throw it just a little bit above. Now what this does is going to open a window of opportunity. But let's talk about why this smoke is effective anyway. First off, it's going to help your teammates cross. You know, it's going to help for that. And more importantly, it's going to help you do what you're about to do, which is play mid with just a pistol or shotgun or whatever. First off, when you throw the smoke, you're probably not going to get hit by an opper because there's no way they can see like through anything. The only way they can see you is if maybe you jump up here on the corner there, but they're probably not going to see you, or if you run here, which is probably not a good idea. Also, when you're doing it, like in game, this is what I would do. First, you stand here, wait for it to pop, wait for an op shot because you know they're going to shoot when they like try to counter and crossing mid. So you wait for the shot, move here, see if they take another shot. If not, go straight to lower or your desired playing area. Let's talk about the different areas you can play. You can play this area right here. We'll just call it spot number 1. So spot number 1, you can basically see cat. And you don't want to do this too much. You probably don't want to peek this box because they might have an advantage. But if you have to, there's always that option. But this is mostly good for playing cat. And then maybe you can get here if they start pushing mid to B. So that is only effective if you're trying to watch cat. It's not effective if they're right here because, you know, AK is most likely going to take you out because you're not going to get the frag there. The next spot is right here. It's called spot number 2. Spot number 2, ooh, I did it. So if you get on that little corner or whatever, you're at an advantage because you can kind of peek up there. And in the smoke, they're not being able to see you. Let's put it down. So you can kind of see cat like right here before they even decide. Like before they even peek mid, you're going to be able to get them. But this spot is mostly useful if they try to go mid to B. So you can just get a frag here. But I'm going to talk about the most effective, easiest, best, I don't know, amazing, great, cool, sweet, secret spot ever. It's lower. But there's a couple spots in lower, so what are we going to do? There's this spot, and I don't recommend using it excessively. Also, one thing to note is that there's not a corner here, there's 2 spots, so do not play here because you're going to stick out. Even if you go like this, they'll be able to see your back, and they can wallbang you like no other. And they can wallbang you here, right? But that's one of the reasons why you don't always want to play. But you do want to play this if maybe, let's say, you think they're going to go mid to B. You start hearing them after you get into lower, so you run here really quickly. You only have USP, no armor, no diffuse kit, anything like that. So really what you're going for here is either a lurker or something like that. Maybe they're going to rush mid to B. But what you want to go for is mostly a knife kill because you have no money to start with and it'll be totally worth it. I'm going to talk to you about my favorite spot, which is right here. This spot is very versatile. You can hear tunnels, of course lower because you're in lower. You can hear cat, you can hear top and mid, you can hear by long doors, you can hear CT mid, you can hear CT, you can hear parts of B, maybe even A site, and then, yeah. You really just can't hear long in back of B site. So what this spot is a lot of times people are just going to walk right by you. And you can pick up the frag easy. You get 2 people walking by you, you get 2 frags. You can also, if you played here before, for example, let's say you played here like 4 rounds ago, another eco, they expect you here. You can also go like this because they're probably going to be walking and probably not going to expect you to play this kind of angle. You might be able to pick up the frag. Okay. Now let's talk about the final spot in lower that you should actually use. So let's say you hear him going cat, right? You're right here. What are you gonna do? You're probably gonna die. So you go here. What this does is they can't see you from here. Especially if you go like this, you turn towards the wall. You can even see a little bit into mid. If you like this, if you angle it right. The only thing that sucks about this spot is if someone comes lower, you're so done. Well, not really, but you're more likely than not gonna face this way to see if they jump down, and they won't be able to see you from cat, but they will be able to see you from here. So,
throwing smoke.
We just threw smoke down. They're coming. Get a few frags. They're going A. Might be able to get them from cat. And so on. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was helpful. I like to play that kind of strategy all the time when I'm CT, so you know if you're in a game with me, you better watch out, because probably gonna be over in like 2 seconds, because you know I'm the best there is. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. If you do, make sure to like and subscribe, especially for this bunny hop.
Throwing smoke.
See you guys.